Okay, morning everybody. I'm James and I'm going to be the one that's going to be putting you through your session today. So first things first, we're going to make sure we need the cones all set up like this. We are going to have the first two here. Get your two a little bit further and wider apart over here.
Hi, James. Can you just try and unmute your microphone for me, please?
How's that, Ferdy?
Perfect, mate. Thank you.
Okay, good. So all we're going to do here is we're going to work with these four cones that are kind of in a line here. And we're just going to get our knees up, our feet in between each one. Okay, so just going to carry on the warm-up. We're going to go up and in here. There should be four, but you might not be able to see that last one. It's quite close to the camera. So we're just going to go up, back and down, up, back and down a few times. Continue this warm-up, get our legs going. In there. Good. Couple more. One more to finish. And we're in there. And relax. And we've got one more for the warm-up. We're just going to shuffle in between the two. Okay, so it's just going to be shuffle, 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 go round that end one, and then come back on yourself. We're just going to work those legs and move it without forward. Okay, so this is the last one without the ball. Do a bit of stretching, then we're good to go. So just off we go, 30 seconds. Go round the end one and back in. And then we'll go again, forward. Nice and quick feet, round the end one. Should be four cones there. Back to the start. Once more through. Shuffle. Get those feet moving. Back in. And relax it there. Okay, good. Now what we're going to do, okay, so we're just going to do a few stretches. So just to make sure, it's a bit early. It's a bit cold for some of us, so we don't want to get any injuries. So the first one, just hold that ankle and just slowly move our leg back 2 or 3 times and then do the other leg. So hold the ankle, and just keep your knees close together and move that leg back just a little. Feel the stretch in the quad there, muscle just a little bit there. Okay, good. And then all we're going to do, little kick out, just to stretch our legs out. So it's just a little bend of the knee, kick that leg out just a little. 2 more. And good. And the last one, get yourself down. We're just going to do the calves. We use those a lot, changing direction. So down in the push-up position, and you're going to try and get your ankle, your heels down on the floor, and just walk those feet out. And just try and get that ankle down on the floor, that heel down on the floor, and you'll feel the pull on the back of your legs. Just try and walk it out for 10 seconds. Okay, good. So we should be loose, we should be warm, and we should be ready for the session. So first thing we're going to do is we'll get the ball in, and we're just going to work in this space here. So a little quick shout out to one of our advanced development football players, Eddie. He has his own YouTube channel called Eddie 10, where he does loads of little football skills and stuff like that. And he sent me an email and challenged me to the 10 to 1 challenge, he's called it. So it's 10 skills in a little 2x2 area, and you do each skill for 1 minute, and you see how many touches of the football you can do. So Eddie did his, he did over, I think it was almost 1,000 touches of the football, if not more, just in the space of 10 minutes. So we have got 10 ball mastery skills to do, and we're going to do each one for a minute. We'll have a 15-second rest in between, and then we'll get into another little bit of drill with the cone. So all you're going to need is the ball, a little bit of space, and we're just going to start with the first one. So let me just get my timer ready to a minute. Okay, so the first one is just going to be simple. They'll get a little bit harder as we go on. So it's called toe tap. So we're just going to run on the spot as though we're running on top of the ball, but we don't want the ball to move too far. Okay, we want to try and stay in this little area here. So first one, first minute, off we go. Let's go. Toe taps. Up on top of that ball. Get those legs and feet moving. Try not to mess up like me, and keep going. If you make a mistake, don't worry. Try not to let that ball move too much. That's half your time. Keep going. Keep going. Last 15. Keep going. Last 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, have a little break. The next one we're going to do is bell touches or side to side, whichever one. Lots of people call it different things. So all it is, on the spot, side to side. Again, try not to move too far. We want the ball to stay close to us, and it's just little touches on the inside of our foot. Okay, so 1 minute, off we go. Just move the ball side to side. Left foot, right foot, use the inside. We want to do little touches of the football. You don't need to be kicking it too hard. You want to keep that ball close. Over half your time, keep going. Keep that ball really close to you. Last 10. Last 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. So we're going to slowly get a little bit more difficult as we go on. So the third one, sorry, is we're all just going to be all right foot. So it's going to be outside, inside. We want to move our left foot, so it's going to be outside, inside. Okay, we're just going to repeat that over and over. So out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. It's a very little touch. We want to make sure we're moving our standing leg. Okay, we don't want to just stand still, and we don't want to just do this. Okay, we want to make sure, touch, move, left, right, move that left leg, move that standing leg. That'll help improve our quickness in our feet, and ultimately it will help us do our ball control. So, 1 minute. Off we go. Let's go. 1 minute. Outside, inside. Lots of little touches of the ball. It doesn't have to move far. We just keep it close to us. But make sure we're moving that standing leg all the time. We don't want to be stationary. Okay? Outside, inside. Lots of quick touches of that football. Keep it moving, keep it moving. Half your time gone. Don't worry if we make a mistake. Get the ball back into your little area and move the ball again. Keep moving that left leg. Don't stand still. Lots of quick touches. Last 10 seconds. Can we keep going? Can we keep going? Last 10. We're into the last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there. Good. Now, nice and simple. All we're going to do is repeat that. Now we're going to work that left leg. Okay, so it's the same again. Left. We go inside, outside, but make sure now we're moving that right leg to support us. Don't just stand still on the spot and do this. That right leg's got to keep moving. Okay, so 1 minute. Time has started. Off we go. Outside, inside. Lots of little touches of the ball. Keep that ball nice and close. Keep going. Half your time. Keep moving those feet. Lots and lots of touches. Keep moving, keep working. Keep concentrating. Last 10 seconds. Keep going. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And hold it there. Have a little break. So all we're going to do now is put those two together, and now we're going to alternate the feet. Okay. So it's going to be outside, in with our right. Then as the ball comes across, we're going to touch it further with our left and then bring it back. So it's in there, touch, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, inside. Okay? Very important. It's tiny little touches of the football. Big touches, and we're going to end up going all the way over here. So we want little touches. So it's just there, bring it back. Take it out, bring it back. Okay? So 1 minute. Off we go. 1 minute. Touch, back in, out, back in. Okay, keep that ball nice and close. Lots of good touches of the ball. Again, little touches. Take an extra one in the middle if you have to. If you don't quite come back out your feet, touch across, touch across. Kind of chop it back. Okay, move it. Make that mistake, don't worry. Just keep moving your feet. feet, get the ball back into the middle as quickly as you can. Keep going. Last 10. Keep going, keep going. Last 5. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, right, have a little look for the next one. So now, the next one is going to be a sole roll. There's 2 ways to do this, okay? So if you're confident, we can just sole roll. That's using the sole of our foot, and we're just going to roll the ball backwards and forwards, just using the sole of our foot. Okay. The alternate, which is the one I'm going to do, okay, is we'll roll over the top and stop the ball. And we're going to roll and stop, roll and stop, roll and stop. So we'll roll with our right, stop with our left, then roll with our left and stop with our right. And just repeat that for a minute. Okay. Again, lots of good touches of the ball. Keep that ball close. Off we go. 1 minute. Up to you which one you want to do. Just roll and stop for me. So we're just going to get some good touches of the ball. Keep going. Don't worry about those little mistakes. That's what we want to practice. That's why we're up at 9:30 in the morning for a football session. We want to try and make ourselves better. Keep going. That's 15 seconds. Keep working, keep working. We're into the last 10 seconds. We've got 5 left. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Hold it there. So now what we're going to do is called a V pull. Okay, it's very, very simple. We're going to drag the ball back and then touch it out in front of us and then put it back onto our stronger foot. So if I'm right-footed, so I'm just going to drag it back, touch it back in front, and then pull it back across my left foot. Okay, so it makes all my life this V shape here. So it's in there, touch. Okay, so drag back, touch off to our left, and then pull back across. Okay, it's almost like a triangle. Okay, so in there, touch across, back in the middle. So that's the triangle. Ignore me with the V, that's the triangle. So we touch across in there, then back to our stronger foot, which we drag it back with. So always drag it back with the same foot. Okay, the V touch will be next. So in there, out across, back to the middle. In, back across. Okay, first minute then of this one. Off we go. Drag it back, touch out in front. Drag back, touch, and back across. So we always want to drag back with our stronger foot. If we're left-footed, then you drag it back with your left. Stop it, drag it back, touch across. So like we said, they're going to get slightly harder with each one. Remember, little touches of that football. Little touches. Keep that ball moving. If we have a big, heavy touch, we might lose control. So keep that ball close. Keep going, keep going. How long we got left? 10 seconds. Last 10 seconds of this one. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. There's your 1 minute. Okay, good. So now we're going to get into a V touch. So now we're going to alternate the feet. So you're going to want to drag it. If the ball's on your right side, you drag it back with our left and open out like a V. So it's 2 touches of the same foot. So if it's on our right side, we drag back, open our hip out, open our foot out, and touch it in front of our left foot. Then we want to take our right foot, drag it back, open the hips, open the foot, open the ankle, and touch it back this way. Okay, so it will look like that, hopefully. Just touch back across. We want to make sure we twist those hips and we get that ankle open to move the ball in that V shape. There's 2 touches the same foot. In, out, in, out. Okay, 1 minute. Off we go. Let's go. Remember, little touch forward. If it's a heavy touch forward, we're going to lose the ball over there. So we want to just do a little touch. Good drag back. And a little touch in front. Keep going. Keep moving those feet. Keep working that touch. Keep working that small little touch in front. Keep that ball close. This is perfect if the defender's running at us. We're not going to drag it away from him and go in the other direction. Lovely little skill to be able to perfect, to be able to change direction nice and quick. Last 15 seconds. Keep going. Keep moving those feet. Keep going. Almost done. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Hold it there. Okay, so we've now got the L drag. Okay, I think we've got 2 more to do. So that's 8, so we've got 2 to go. So the L drag, if the ball's going to be in front, we're going to make an L shape with the football. So again, my strongest foot is my right. So we're going to drag it back behind our standing leg. Like that's our first touch. Oh. Try that one again. We're going to touch it behind us, behind our standing leg. Knock it back behind us. Right foot down, on with our left and bring it back to centre. So it's behind our standing leg and then bring it back in front of us with our left leg. So it's in there, touch and back in. We might need, as you can see, a little hop forward with our left leg. So in behind our leg, back across. Behind, back across. So from that side, there, behind, back across. Okay, and we're going to do that for 1 minute. Off we go. So touch behind, back to the middle. Going. Good, keep going. Touch it behind that standing leg and then use that standing leg to bring it back to the middle. Keep going. We're going to start to get a little bit tired. Maybe just that's me. Let's keep going. Touch behind, back in front, back in front, cross, back in front. Keep going. Keep moving those feet. Last 20 seconds. Keep working that foot, that stronger foot. Let's make it better. Keep going. 10 more seconds to go. Last 10. Keep working, keep working. We've got 1 more after this. Last 3, 2, and 1. Good. So last one of the 10. We have got, it's called Brazilian toe taps. So as before, the toe taps were just nice on top of the ball. Now we're going to get a little bit more complicated. So we're going to go right foot, left foot as before. We're going to put this standing leg next to the ball and bring that one behind. Okay, then we're going to go back the other way and in there. So right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot. But we want to try and speed it up. If we can only go this speed, that's fine. That's how we all practice. Okay, so we want to go nice and slow to start. In there. And then we want to try and speed it up if we can. Again, the ball might move. We want to try and keep it still. That's the last one, okay? So 1 minute, get yourself set. Off we go. So go nice and slow to start with if you want to. Just get those feet moving. I've fell over numerous times doing this one, so don't worry if you do. and we get lots of touches of the ball. Okay, if we mess up, don't worry. Let's just go again. We can go nice and slow if we want to. Just get the pattern right. Then we can slowly get faster and faster over time. This one's all about practice. Okay, so that first time you're doing it, just go nice and slow. If you think you're good enough, just keep going for it. Nice and quick, nice and fast. Okay, keep going, keep going. Last 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good. So that is the 10 to 1 challenge set to me by one of our players, Eddie. So that's your 10 skills in a little 2x2 area, 1 minute on each. I will put the skill names in the video description when we upload it to YouTube later, and you can go away and practice those ones all over again. The next time you do it, count how many times you touch the football. So if we're doing the first one, that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the second one would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Add them all together. Go check out Eddie 10 and see if you beat his score. Okay, so the last little bit then is we're going to do all these cones here. So you want the ball at the top here, next to these 2 cones that are quite close together. They're only about a step apart. And then you want one off to the right. We want one off to the left here. And then a nice row of 4 cones in front of us here to dribble through. So we're going to start at the back here, and we're going to bring back some of those little ball mastery skills. So if I call out number 1, I'm going to want you to push the ball out your feet and go round the cone on your left hand side. Okay, so, or if I call 2, you're going to go off to your right, go round that cone on your right hand side. Don't worry about this, just work with the space you've got. And then you're going to go in and out and slalom through the cones that are down in front. So to start with, we're just going to go back to the toe taps. So we're going to be at the start, doing the toe taps, until I call 1 for the left cone or 2 for the right. Okay, just in there. And if I say 2, we push the ball out to our right, go round that cone, and then we want to go through the slalom, keep that ball close. Get it through, go all the way around the end one, and then back through. Keep it nice and close. We go back to the start. When you get back to the start, get back on that football, doing the toe taps. Wait for the next number. We all might do this at different speeds, so I'll give everyone plenty of time to get back to the middle here. But as soon as you get back here, get back on that ball so we don't stop working, and toe taps, toe taps, toe taps until you hear 1 or 2. So hopefully we're all ready. Hopefully we're all set out. I'll do it along with you. Okay, so off we go. On top of the ball. On top of the ball. Wait for the first number. And we'll go number 1. So off to the left. Get round. Through the slalom. Back. And make sure we're on our way back. We go through the cones. Back to the start. And then we get back on top of the ball again. The toe taps. Wait for the next number. Okay. Good, everybody. Let's keep going. Number 2. Push out to the right. Let's go. Get through. Get through the slalom. Keep that ball close like we have been in the ball mastery. Little touches of the ball. Back to the start. We get back on that ball as soon as we do. Going. Number 2 again. Off to the right. Through. Close control with both feet. All the way around. Back to the start. Last one. Get back on that ball. Toe taps. 1. Out to the left. 3. Push the ball. Use both feet. Keep it close. Back to the start and hold it there and rest. Good. So we've got 3 more skills to do with the football at the start. So now we're going to go back to simple, just side to side. Waiting for that number to be called. So we're always working, we're always moving. Again, once you get back to here, super fast, you might do this for a little longer. Okay, so off we go. Side to side. Go a bit faster if you can. Get up on your toes. We'll go number 2. So out to the right. Through the slalom. Try not to touch the cones. Work both feet. Get back to the start and get back on that ball. Keep working until you hear that number. Keep going. Number 1. So left. In. Nice quick feet. Turn. Back down the middle. Back to the start. Off we go. Once we're at the start, get that ball moving again. 2. So push it out your feet. Good touch forward. Keep that ball close through the slalom. Work both feet. Don't get stuck using one foot. One more. Once you get back to the start, straight on the side steps. And 2. Push it out your feet. Go. Use both feet. Out. And back to the start. Good. Okay, 2 to go. So, last little bit now. Last 2. We are going to always face forward for this one. And we're going to go around these spots in almost like a square. Okay, but we always want to face forward. So, we'll go up the side, roll across, facing forward, little drag back, and then roll across with our left foot. Forward, roll with our right, drag back, roll with our left. So touch forward, roll across, right foot, drag back, roll with our left. Okay, so it's like we're going to go round these 2 cones at the start in like a square, like a rectangle. Okay, so we're using all parts of our feet. When we're ready, get yourselves going. Touch it forward, right foot roll across. Always face forward. And wait for that number. 1 will be to the left, 2 will be to the right. Keep going. Don't forget the ball. And 1. We go off to the left. Get through the cones. Nice and quick. Good. When we get back to the start, all we're going to do is carry on. So we want to go in, drag back, roll across, in. Two. Off we go. Off to the right. Get through the cones. Use both feet. Keep it close. Get back to the start. And we go again. 2 more. One. We go. To the left. Keep it close. Work both feet. Get those feet moving, keep them moving. Back into the start. 1 more. Cross in there, and we keep going. Number 2, push that out in front of you. Get round the right cone. Good. And hold it there. Good, right, and last one. So now all we're going to do is a little figure of 8 around these cones here. So we are going to inside touches in front. We're going to drag it back in between the cones and then touch out the front round the side. Drag it back through, touch out in front, drag it back through the middle, little side touches around the outside. Okay, that's our little pattern while we're waiting for the number. So we're always on the move. This is the last one. Okay, are we ready? Last minute. Off we go, let's go. Move that feet, drag it back through the middle, little side touch forward. Drag it back. 3, little side touch forward. Again, always little touches of the football. So we're keeping it close to our feet. And we'll go number 2. Off to the right. Let's go. Keep working those feet. In and out the codes. Back to the start. Push back at the start. Off we go. Go. Round, drag back through. Number 1. Good. 2 to go. Keep going. Foot around the outside. Drag back through the middle. Foot around the outside. Drag back through the middle. We'll go number 2. Off to the right. Through the counts. Keep that ball close. Little touches. Slalom through. Last one. Let's go. When you get back to the start, get back on the ball. Good. Keep it close. We'll go 1 for the last one. Off to the left. Go. 3. Keep it close. Keep it tight. Last bit. And hold it there. Okay. Wow. Well, that's done, everybody. That's done for your first session of the week. So we're going to have this again on Wednesday at 9:30. And Friday again at 9:30. There'll be different sessions. Okay, so I'll do something a little bit different. Same kind of setup, but the skills and stuff like that might be a little bit different. Don't forget, go away and give that Eddie Tenner challenge a go. All right. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you're not all as tired as I am. And we'll see you on Wednesday. Be safe, everybody. Thank you.